These topics are extremely important for America because, as I mentioned all semester long, this isn't about Latinos, or this isn't just about Latinos or Hispanics. This, these different ethnic groups, as defined as such, right, do not exist in a void. I was looking for them to demonstrate that they have the confidence to speak in a scholarly way and an engaged way about the topics that we have discussed throughout the semester.
For me, it was an opportunity to interface with a set of sharp students. I saw them as a body of individuals that are now very sensitized to the plight of Latinos. There is some serious distancing because we don't have enough forums in which we can capture the essence of youthful thinking. We come up with policies that many times are contrary to the interests of young people, and as a result, we have social turmoil.
In doing the debates, these students are able to take the skills that they learned and to prove that they learned something because they're thinking on their feet, which was going to be valuable to them as they continue on to graduate school, as I hope they will, or if they want to work on the Hill, which I know that most of them do, or if they just want to make interventions in other areas. A lot of what they learned in the class, although it was geared towards understanding the historical, political, social, religious, and any number of issues and themes that relate to Latinos in the U.S., that they're actually learning a lot more. They're actually learning how to think about why America as a melting pot, how that idea doesn't work necessarily, or how perhaps an immigrant analogy that compares earlier 19th century migration patterns from Europe, for example, how you can't just make a one-to-one correlation with migration from the Southern Hemisphere.
I look at them as future policymakers that will demonstrate some level of, one, understanding, appreciation, and a clear view of the needs and aspirations of members of the Latino community.
I think debating issues such as whether Latino should be included as a race on the census, or whether bilingual education should be kind of advanced from a very early age. I think that has currency and traction outside of a very ethnic-specific focus.
I was very impressed with the level of preparation, the level of understanding, and also the empathy that was felt by many of the students addressing issues that impact upon the Latino community. We need to be very, very, very inclusive of the thinking of young people, because that will enrich our direction. So I'm hoping that these institutions of higher learning, based on their approach to learning, will create a body of folk that will use a different approach, one that is very inclusive of all segments, not just youth, but all segments of society. So that collectivity will then generate new ideas that will reflect the true essence of this part-time democracy.